Hospitality design works at a massive scale. Every day, thousands of people move through hotels, yet every experience seems seamless for the guest. Welcome to Voices of iDAC. Joining today is Mr. Mandar Zaware. Thank you for joining us at Voices of iDAC.
Thank you so much for inviting.
So, Marriotts operate across the world. What's that one design decision guests almost never notice, but it actually makes the biggest operational difference?
You said? One.
Design, like one design decision that guests don't notice, but it makes a huge operational impact for you guys.
Yeah. I think it's all about getting daylight into the public spaces and also the guest rooms. That creates a huge impact. What we've been trying to do over the last 10-15 years is trying to get daylight into our banqueting spaces. It's obviously is going to help us cut down on the HLP cost, but more importantly also, get the guest, with the daylight within those spaces. It will much better their experiences.
Yes, the experience will definitely change. Yes,
yeah.
I agree. So when we talk about sustainability in hotels, people often limit themselves to thinking about solar panels and certifications, right? So behind the scenes, where does sustainability actually make the biggest impact?
I think a few things. We look at, when I say HLP, it's heat, lighting, power, right? So we started with LED technology about 15-20 years back. So obviously all the hotels in the country, they are using LED technology. Second aspect is right now air conditioning load. So we are working on that to use certain kitchen hoods and systems which are able to get activated based on the low demands, so that those spaces are cooled as required. The third thing, as we discussed right now, was about lighting, right? So getting daylight into our spaces as much as we can. What we have also started is water. Now that's another area. In the new hotels which we are going to open, will have water coming through a tap in your guest rooms. We're starting that with a luxury brand, slowly then trickling into our full service and obviously select service. We had plastic bottles before. Then we started with the bottling plans, but I think it's also not so sustainable, so green. Just to fill up 1 liter of water, you're wasting about 2 liters to just clean that up. So once you have a tap in every guest room, I think that's gonna be a game changer.
Definitely. I think it's a very unique way of having small measures making a big impact in hotels, especially. Correct. So hotels need to run efficiently, but also make the guests feel special at the same time. How do you balance that operational efficiency with memorable guest experiences?
I think it's all about planning. Two examples, JW Sahar, Mumbai, JW Delhi, AeroCity. So what we have is common kitchen. If I talk about JW Sahar, which is actually, this is about close to 600 keys, 600 rooms. So that one common kitchen is serving the large all-day dining buffet restaurant, which is close to about 300 covers. It's also serving the large banqueting facility at the property, which is in the tune of about 2,000 square meter plus. There's also a specialty Italian restaurant, about 180 covers. But then when you have one centralized kitchen, you are cutting down on your HLP cost, your daily expense, your manning gets reduced. And that is all about efficiency and, more importantly, profitability to the ownership. Yeah, but then when you look at from a guest perspective, because all these spaces are interconnected to each other, it doesn't talk about compactness, but about how they can, communicate to each other.
Yes, how interactive they can be and leading into each other. Yes, absolutely. So hotels solve many functional problems beautifully. What's that one design lesson you think homeowners should learn from hotels?
Homeowners learn from hotels. Okay, so I think it's all about, I think it's a very different, it's actually very different. I would like to answer it differently.
Yes, why not?
The take is, when it comes to somebody's home, it's a very private, personal space. And it comes with its own personalized style. Hotels, actually, they are public buildings. So we try to keep a larger audience in mind. But then what we also keep in mind is about something that can be able to sustain over a longer period. So we always design and plan, for every equipment, every furniture to be able to survive for the next 15 years. And that's also something that homeowners are looking for,
Yes.
something that lasts longer. So I think that's...
But that adaptability comes with
Absolutely.
with that thought in mind that, okay, I need to, think about the future of 10, 15 years down the line.
Flexibility, how can I
Flexibility
reuse
of
that
design,
spaces?
yes, of course,
Yeah,
why not? So, sir, tell me, how was your experience at iDAC this year?
No, I think it's an amazing platform where architects, consultants can get down together. More importantly, interact with a lot of vendors, people who have expertise to execute things. We as architects, we can dream about,
Yes.
visualize about spaces, but then these are the people, vendors, executors who can really translate that dream into reality. And
Yes.
getting all them together, I think it's an important aspect which will help us all jointly
Moving
develop.
forward,
Yeah,
yes, as a community, I think it
Yes.
just makes interconnection so much easier.
Yeah.
That's true. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you so
joining
much.
us. It was a pleasure having you on.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hotels may feel effortless to guests, but as we heard today, that experience is built on thoughtful systems and smart design working quietly in the background. Thank you for joining us at Voices of iDAC.